Have you ever thought about future? Have any of you ever imagined what the future will be like? Everyone Hirschfield and College of 2011 in their study published in Psychological Science showed that people often feel more anxious when they think about the future because they project feelings of uncertainty and worry into the future. Imagine if the future will be like this, imagine if the future will be like that. Imagine, imagine, and imagine. Everyone, the future is unpredictable, but it's actually within our control. Honorable judges, respect all the crew, all my friends and Kazamor, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Zahra Yuha Arkala and I'm from Al-Fat, Integrated Islamic High School. Sitting here, I'd like to deliver my speech. Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that comes to mind for most people when they hear the word future is the desire to put it as beautifully as possible. Yeah. Who wants a bad future? Remember, the future is unpredictable, but it's actually within our control. If we want to build something beyond our prediction, then we must build something that's within our control first. What's within our control? Good question. Ourselves. And everything within ourselves. No more, including our personality. Yes, personality. Why personality? Because personality determines our life. Because personality determines how we live our lives. It's just how we think, how we behave, how we solve problems, and so on. It all depends on our personalities. And now, how to build a personality that shapes the future? Good question. According to the facts I've gathered, personality is a unique combination and consistent patterns of traits, attitudes, values, thoughts, emotions, behaviors, habits, and so on that shape the way a person thinks, the way a person feels, behaves, and interacts with their environment. After analyzing this, I can conclude that there are several things we can start building to develop a good personality that can shape the future. What are they? They are mindset, behavior, and habits. Why mindset, behavior, and habits? Because all of these are closely related. Everyone's mindset shapes how we think, which then influences how we behave. If we want to create a better future, we must develop a positive mindset first. Change the way we see the world, the way we see life, improve our mindset. Look at problems from different perspectives. See that problems are challenges that will help us grow, not obstacles. In fact, we need challenges and problems because that's how we can think, learn, and improve. See that life is indeed about suffering first and enjoying later. A bright future is indeed built from hard work. Right? Change our mindset. Realize that life is indeed that important to fight for. Never be pessimistic. Don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to fail because failure is the best teacher. Reframing. Mindset shapes how we think, which then influences how we behave. Because mindset is the root of everything we do, the root of our belief, the root of all our decisions, the root of our words and actions. And all of that is behavior. Yes, behavior is the implementation of a mindset. They are interrelated. Between mindset and behavior, we must balance improving and developing both. Let's improve our behavior while developing our mindset. As students fighting for the future, let's be active in our studies. Take on challenges. Never tire of learning from failures and never forget to always appreciate all our efforts. Reflect on yourself every day and make continuous improvements. Most importantly, avoid negative and fixed mindset. Keep behaving well every day. Be consistent in doing positive things because the behaviors we consistently engage in will become habits. Yes, habits. Let's, guys, be disciplined every day. Starting with small things. We can start with small things. Wake up earlier, tidy up the room, drink more water, read book, one page of a book every day, exercise for 5 minutes a day, write down your thoughts, at least one sentence of your thoughts, and many more small things you can do. The small behaviors we do consistently will become something that we do without thinking twice, without burden, and without getting bored because those small behaviors have become part of our routine. You know, James Clear explains in his book Atomic Habits that we can become 1% better every day for a year. We will ultimately be 37 times better at the end of the year. Whew. And conversely, if we are 1% worse every day for a year, we will decline to almost zero. Imagine if we did that not just for a year, but forever. Therefore, continue to behave well every day. Be consistent in doing positive things. Build habits from small things because small habits can shape a great character. Ladies and gentlemen, mindset, behavior, and habits are closely related. Good habits are created from good behavior, and good behavior comes from a good mindset. So those are the three first things that can shape our personality. Everyone, the future is unpredictable, but it's actually within our control. So control ourselves to become better person, to become a great person who shapes the future. I think enough here. Maybe that's all from me. From the deepest of my heart, I do apologize for all mistakes I made. Remember, the future is not to be imagined, but to be fought for. And Zahra, last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.